Hey Cancer, welcome to your September 2024 mid-month reading. We're just going to go ahead and get started and jump straight in. I hope you're doing well. I would like to say, of course, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you click that link, it'll take you straight to my website, and then from there you can purchase a read. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in here, Cancer, and let's take a look and see what the energies are surrounding you. So let's see here. Let's take a look here. You did pull the Nine of Pentacles here in the position of the good stuff. The Ten of Cups is your overall energy here. The Queen of Wands is also in the position of the good stuff. Let's see here. I think at this time there may be something in your blind spot. Not like anything bad or anything like that, but I almost get that there's something like I'm hearing the word clarification. It's almost as if Spirit's wanting you to get clear on something here, or to clarify something here. And I think it's particularly in regards to like what you're feeling about something. I almost get that your intuition may be leading you to do something, or you maybe just have this intuitive sense about something. And it's almost like there used to be this card in one of my Oracle decks. I don't know if it's in any of the ones I have up here right now, but the card used to say something along the lines of like the card said intuition, seek clarification, and that's what I'm picking up here, because with the Ten of Cups being here for the overall energy, I think this is good. Ten of Cups is a card, of course, of spiritual and emotional fulfillment and happiness. It's also a card too, though, to where there's something intrinsically that you're connecting to that's motivating you or inspiring you, because the Ten of Cups can be to where we're in a good energy or we're in a good perception of reality, to where like when we show up in reality, like we feel very inspired. And that's what I'm getting here. It's like you finding like these divine, or you being led by the divine here, by your inspiration. So I would definitely listen to like what you're inspired by or what you're feeling inspired by. Overall, I like the Ten of Cups in general. If you have a family or anything like that, or of course we all have families, right? But I do sense that there could be an emphasis here on your family life or on your personal life here, but it's in a good way, of course, where there's happiness here. Ten of Cups. If you don't have a family, this is just about, okay, what is it that intrinsically motivates you here? Like some type of vision or some type of long-term goal, or just something that you're seeing within your mind's eye here that is propelling you forward, right? I like the Seven of Wands being here in the outcome position, because it is a very strong card that deals with success and victory and being able to overcome the odds. So I like that Seven of Wands being here. You pulled this Taurus card here. It says I have. Some of you may have Taurus in your chart. Taurus is a card that does deal with the things that you do have, because I get here that it's like you could be actually using the things that you have in your life or that are at your disposal at this time in your life to help you create what it is that you're ultimately wanting to create. The Seven of Cups, and the reason why I say that is because the Seven of Cups is here in the challenge, and the Seven of Cups is a card of desire. It's the power of the imagination that sparks desire, to where it's like we start visualizing things and dreaming about things and wanting to have certain emotional experiences for ourselves. And that even though it's in the challenge, it's like the Seven of Cups is like options, right? Like having choices and options. And that's the first thing that I was getting in the beginning of the read, is like having to seek some form of like clarification or clarity about, what you want to create, or what it is that you're actually desiring here, or what is it that you actually want to pursue, right? Because the Ten of Cups is a Mars card. It's Mars and Pisces, and Mars is a card about dealing with initiation, Mars is a planet that deals with initiation, pursuing things. And Pisces is about the dreams, right? And the big ideals. And this Queen of Cups is your advice, so it's like listening to your intuition. And Taurus, yes, it does deal with the things that we have, but it also does symbolize like our values, right? And it can be relationships and stuff like that, but it's more so about our values. And right now, I think Spirit's wanting you to get clear, like what is it that you value, or what are the values that you have in your life at this time that you want to make greater here? Because I'm seeing you having a moment and an opportunity here to really make a deep transformation here with something, especially with this Emperor being in your current energy. I think you're very much in an energy of like wanting to take the lead, taking things into your own hands here. I think you're realizing also at the same time, like it's time for you to self-govern yourself, right? To take care of the things that you can take care of, and anything that you can't take care of that's external or that's going on in the external world. Like I see you here, like not really focusing on it. It's like you're realizing like it's up to you to really create and build the type of life that you want, or to create the type of situation or scenario here that you're wanting. You did pull this Lost Compass card. It says getting back to integrity here. Yeah, and this is a card to where, again, even in the beginning of the reading, I was seeing like clarification, like seeking clarification. It's about getting clear, right? And so, you could have been knocked off your path, or maybe things have been confusing or disorienting here, but this card's saying getting back to integrity. It's like, just getting back in alignment with your soul, getting back in alignment with your desires, and getting back into alignment with your values, and starting to create from that place, or just coming back into that place here. You pulled this let go of a fixed plan, allow for spontaneity and growth. This card's pretty straightforward, right? I think there's multiple different ways you could do something here. And so Spirit's saying, like, it just doesn't have to be done one way. Like, you can do it. There's multiple ways of doing something or achieving something here that you have your eyes on, or something here that you're trying to manifest. You did pull the Nine of Pentacles here in the position of the good stuff. And the Nine of Pentacles is about enjoying the finer things here after one has put in a lot of hard work and effort, and they're able to reap the rewards and gains. And that's where the enjoyment comes in. So I do see you here being able to enjoy some of these successes, whether they're small or little, or just enjoying your life in general, enjoying the finer things in life. The Nine of Pentacles as well, with the snail being on the card, the snail represents persistence, and it's like through being persistent, by working hard, it's like you get your harvest. So I see you coming into a harvest here, Cancer. You pulled the Queen of Wands here, also in the position of the good stuff. Every time I see the Queen of Wands, it kind of reminds me about our attitude. Like, sometimes when we're having negative things happen to us, it's like we can slip into a very pessimistic, negative attitude. Our outlook on life is negative. It's like we don't see the opportunities around us, or we just feel like everything is kind of out to get us, or everything's working against us. I see something changing here with your demeanor with this Queen of Wands, and you're more so embodying the Queen of Wands temperament, which is like happiness, positivity, trusting your intuition, being heart-led. The sunflower is symbolic of that. Sunflowers in real life follow the sun wherever it goes, and it talks about what symbolizes like following your heart's desires, following your happiness. Also creatively as well, this card, when it comes to creativity, it's a good card for creativity. So I'm seeing you here like letting your creativity shine here for the rest of the month. Like I said, you pulled this Emperor here in the position of your current energy. Yeah, the Emperor is a card of success when one really understands, like, it, when one understands, like, okay, it's up to me to be successful. Like, I have to take on these obligations and these responsibilities, and I have to hold myself accountable. I have to stay disciplined. And it's where one really starts governing themselves in a way in which helps them achieve things. And that's what I see you getting into. That's the temperament that I see you also stepping into here. And it's interesting, like I said, you have the Ten of Cups here for the overall energy. So there's a lot of good things here, I feel, around you at this time. And I'm kind of getting like to not, like, because the Nine of Pentacles could be a card, and it's right beside the Ten of Cups. It could represent the little things in life that we have that we can be grateful for, and that we can connect to, right? That can give us, that are our blessings in life. So the Ten of Cups is saying there's a lot of blessings here around you, and so the universe is saying to enjoy them, right? To enjoy your life here, and that's what I see you doing here. The Seven of Cups is in the challenge. Like I said, I think you have some options and some choices here. That Queen of Cups is really saying, like, what intuitively is in alignment with your soul and, like, your heart's desires. Like, what emotionally do you want? What emotionally do you want to create for yourself? And allowing yourself to do that, right? The Queen of Cups. You also have the Queen of Wands here in the future position, the Queen of Swords. And this is also, like, I always say the Queen of Swords is the comprehension card, or like I think the King of Swords more so the expressive side of the sword suit, and the Queen of Swords is more so like the comprehending, the ability to be able to understand something very deeply, or understand something very clearly here. So I think you're getting clarity here is basically what I'm saying at the point here. I think you're getting clarity on something here that you've been questioning, wondering, or sorting out here. So I like this. The Seven of Wands is also in the outcome position, which I like the Seven of Wands being in the outcome because it is symbolic of being able to overcome the odds, right? And it's also like where, we're going to stick to what it is that we believe in, and we're going to fight for what it is that we believe in. And we're in alignment with our values. We know what it is that we value. We know what it is that we want to create. And we're going to allow ourselves to, keep pursuing those things and keep doing those things here. So I see you, especially with the Emperor here, since it's the archetype of Aries, and Aries does with self-determination. I see you being very bold and self-determined here. And the Knight of Wands, being bold and self-determined, which is in the position of something you're unaware of. Knight of Wands is, fortune that favors the bold, right? And being self-determined, being courageous here, and not sitting and waiting. Sometimes the Seven of Cups can remind us that we can have these dreams and these ideals, but it's not until we take action that we start to really create those things. Seven of Cups can be sometimes just lost in the fantasy of something, or lost in the idealism of something, but never really making it happen. So the Knight of Wands is saying here to, like, make these things happen here. Let's clarify your reading. Clarify this Nine of Pentacles here in the position of the good stuff for Cancer. Yeah, the Six of Wands. And this is also recognition and success. So I do see you getting recognition and success here, Cancer. Also, too, some of you, I see you winning something. If you're looking to win something, you could be winning something here. But Nine of Pentacles, Six of Wands is success, people recognizing your success, people supporting your success. And I also want to say, too, that the Six of Wands and Nine of Pentacles can be an energy that you just feel yourself. Because you are practically starting to create things in your life, and you're getting serious about the things that are important to you, and you're starting to create those things, it's like you're starting to step into an energy to where you're just feeling more abundant and more expansive and more successful. Clarify the Ten of Cups for your overall energy. You have the King of Wands here. Yeah, and the King of Wands is the visionary. So the King of Wands sees the Ten of Cups. He sees it before it even, he's able to visualize the end. He's able to put himself there. And that's where I see you kind of, the overall energy. It's like there's something here that you're visualizing for yourself, or something that you're holding in your mind's eye that you want to accomplish or that you want to experience here. And the King of Wands is very much a visionary. It's like he sets his targets and then he goes after it. I'm seeing you in a very confident energy here. Clarify the Queen of Wands and the good stuff. The Sun card, like I said, it's happiness, right? The sun, like I said, the sunflower follows the sun. There it is. So, a lot of positivity here. Clarify the Emperor here in your current energy. You have the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is learning the dance of change. So I think at this time, obviously, the Emperor, Two of Pentacles, like you're taking things into your own hands. You're understanding that the nature of the universe has changed. And so you're allowing yourself to be flexible and fluid here and improvise and adapt and overcome. And start putting things together, right? Starting to build things here, starting to create things. You could be having your hands full at this time, especially for you entrepreneurs out there, self-employed, or even if you do work a job, some of you could definitely be, very busy here. Clarify the Seven of Cups in the challenge. You have the Four of Swords. Yeah, it's like the Four of Swords, Seven of Cups is like waiting for a vision to happen. Or it's because I sometimes I see the Four of Swords as Seven of Cups. It's literally like dreaming, right? Like he's just laying there, right, in his imagination. But he's trying to take the concepts of his imagination, right, and create them in reality. But it's interesting because I'm kind of seeing you having different, like you exploring different things here, or wanting to explore different things. Some of these things I feel don't move you emotionally, though. The Queen of Cups is saying, like, what moves you emotionally? Like, that's what you should go toward. Clarify the Queen of Swords in the future position. You pulled the Tower here. I'm going to clarify this Tower. You pulled the Temperance. I think something's going to go better than you expect. I see some of you here kind of being surprised or shocked by something. I think you'll be shocked by some type of outcome here. The Temperance is a card to where it's positivity, right? It's flipping negatives into positives. It's also the process of taking what is useful, discarding what is not, and then ultimately creating your own perfection of something, or something coming into alignment, or something turning out to be perfect for you, I guess you can say. And that's what I'm getting here with this Queen of Swords, the Tower, and the Temperance. It's like something here is, and you could be like getting news here, Cancer, in the future. That's good news. Or maybe you're hearing something positive. Or you're making some type of change here, but it's a good change. Or good changes are happening. They're going better than you expect. Clarify the Knight of Wands in the position of something you're unaware of. Pull the Queen of Wands here. Yeah, it's like the Queen of Wands is like when you're in that energy of happiness and you're in your own authenticity and you're expressing your authority, right? It's important to be bold. It's important to be confident. It's important to be. Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands remind us that express yourself, right? Do things your way. Be your own individual. You don't have to follow everybody else, right? Clarify the Queen of Cups as the advice. You pulled the High Priestess. Yeah, and the High Priestess is intuition. It's intuitive knowledge, deep intuitive wisdom. And that's your advice, is to rely upon your intuitive wisdom at this time. The High Priestess can be towards like we know the answer. It's like our intuition is screaming and telling us. And it's just about allowing ourselves to surrender and move and flow with our intuition and see where it takes us. Clarify the Seven of Wands and the outcome. You pulled the King of Cups here. Yeah. And the King of Cups too, I like this Seven of Wands being able to overcome the odds, right? And being able to overcome something and whether it's something difficult or whatever it is, it's just about being able to like stake your claim, like to stand up for what it is that you believe in, but to also accomplish what you believe in as well. And that King of Cups here, it's like there's something here that I feel you really want to devote yourself to because you unconditionally love it. And because you're in that pure unconditional love space, it's helping you here, like not, it's helping you, I'm almost hearing intuitively like it's helping you stay focused. You pulled the speak your word voice, and that's what I meant, like that's like expressing yourself here. I knew there was something about that. It's like speaking your truth here, right? And allowing yourself to, it kind of reminds me, I don't know, let's just say if you make videos for an example, and it's like you have something you want to share and you're very good at it, right? Or like you have the knowledge, you have the wisdom, but sometimes when you get on camera, you can be like, you know, like you can get nervous and stuff. Like I think nervousness is normal, but it's like being confident though with what you're saying because you do actually know what you're talking about, or you know, because you do know what it is that you're what you're thinking, or you do know what it is that you're trying to do, if that makes sense. So I think you're being encouraged here to speak your truth, right, and to speak up, or to like use your voice here. You pulled the Salmon card. It says faith, determination, independence, and change here. So I think obviously the Temperance is a card of faith because it is connected to the archetype of Sagittarius, and Sagittarius does rule faith and higher education, the higher mind, and morality. So I think at this time it's like you're being encouraged here to believe in yourself and to have faith in what it is that you're creating. You pulled this Black Cockadoo card. It says Herald, confidence, companionship, communication. So there's a lot about confidence, communication, and change. You know, Herald reminds me of like change, like taking bold action to change things, or to take action on things, not being stuck or not being rigid in one way of doing things. So, but I think all in all, this is a overall good rest of the month here for you. I mean, we are in the middle of eclipses, right? And we're stepping into another one, of course, solar eclipse, but we're having a lunar eclipse in Pisces on the 17th. And I think that's that tower. I think the tower energy is already something that we've already been going through as a collective, but also individually. And so I think this tower is just like, this eclipse is bringing up a lot of change, revealing things, but it's also showing you something. Because I believe Pisces is your 9th house. You could be learning something here about yourself. And maybe there's old beliefs too that you're letting go of. And maybe there's a newer venture here, I feel intuitively, that you're getting started with, or some type of newer truth here, or something that you're understanding here that's giving you a different approach towards something. It's like you could be letting go of these rigid beliefs or these rigid ways of doing things here. And that's allowing for you to be more free and more expressive here and more happy with this Queen of Wands and the Sun card. So that's what I got for you, Cancer. I'm gonna leave your reading here. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, of course, that link will be down below in the description. If you're new to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe. And if you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. Otherwise, in that, Cancer, I'm wishing you the best, and I'll see you in your next video. Bye, Cancer.